Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to another session of Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram, coming at you from the U to the Tube. So, in this video, I'm going to go through Wrestle Grand Slam at the MetLife Dome, the two-day New Japan Pro Wrestling event that just took place this past weekend. Wanted to give my thoughts on both nights, as well as go over the announced G1 Climax 31 participants, which very exciting. But anyway, let's get started with night one of Wrestle Grand Slam at the MetLife Dome. Or MetLife Dome. So, started off with a pre-show match, which was a Stardom showcase match. This match was Lady C and Micah of Donna Del Mundo teaming up to go up against Queen's Quest, Saya Kamitani, and Momo Watanabe. I also like that Lady C was sporting some new wrestling gear. So I definitely thought it was cool to see that. Overall, this was a pretty good match, and Saya Kamitani was able to get the victory for Queen's Quest, hitting a Phoenix Splash, which she hits that so perfectly. I would love to see her do that more in her matches. I know she usually either does that or the Star Crusher to win her matches, but it's always good to see Saya Kamitani use that Phoenix Splash. She does it so well. But good pre-show match, and I'm just really happy to see Stardom showcase. Not only that, this was able to watch on New Japan Pro Wrestling World. You know, they didn't just cut this match out of the card, so I thought that was really cool. First match of the main card, we had Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask go up against Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi. Of course, Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask competed in the Super Junior Tag League. Almost won it. They came close, but did pretty well in that tournament. This was pretty back and forth, but ultimately, Robbie Eagles, who's the current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, was able to submit Bushi using the Ron Miller Special, which doesn't surprise me. I figured, Bushi's usually the one. If LIJ is going to lose, he's taking the pinfall or the submission. So it's kind of a bummer because I love Bushi, but it's typically what happens in an LIJ match where Bushi's in the match. But Robbie Eagles gets the victory for him and Tiger Mask. Then we had Sho versus Yo. Now this has been brewing quite a bit ever since Sho turned on Yo, almost near the end of the Super Junior Tag League. So, of course, Sho came down first. Yo came down, and as soon as he got into a ring, just made a beeline right at Sho, just started attacking. And these two this match told a really good story between these two. I mean, they were just pummeling and pulverizing each other. And then the referee had to pretty much stop the match due to Yo passing out from Sho's. It looked like a goji clutch, or like a variation of that, or a triangle choke that Yo passed out. Yo had an opportunity to hit Sho with a chair, but of course declined. Wanted to win the right way. And then afterwards, Bullet Club's Yujiro Takahashi, Dick Togo, and Evil come down wearing House of Torture t-shirts, and they present one to Sho. And it is now official that Sho is the newest member of Bullet Club and is in the subdivision House of Torture, this new subdivision of Bullet Club. Yeah, kind of surprised, not so much surprised. I mean, I never would have thought it'd be Show. I know a lot of people were kind of speculating maybe he would join United Empire, but I don't know. Bullet Club seems kind of weird to me, but eh, we'll see. We'll see how it goes going forward. But I can understand a lot of people wanting him to go to United Empire. But yeah, shows in Bullet Club now. It's interesting, but we'll see how it goes going forward. We had the KOPW 2021 trophy on the line and a no disqualification I quit match. The challenger Toru Yano going up against the champion, the holder, Chase Owens. Toru Yano came out with a new look as well. Had like the beach blonde hair. I thought it looked ugly. I really thought it looked ugly. I don't really like this new look for Toru Yano, but it is what it is. And these two were back and forth. They were using everything from chairs to kendo sticks to even a pair of scissors, tables. Like these folks were going back and forth. I believe handcuffs were used as well. And sure enough, it took Toru Yano threatening Chase Owens with a pair of scissors like he was going to stab him in the eye for Chase Owens to say, I quit. And therefore, Toru Yano is your new KOPW 2021 champ. So he gets it back. He gets it right back. Can't say that I'm too surprised. I mean, I thought Chase Owens was going to hold it a little bit longer, but I mean, this is Toru Yano's thing. This is his playground. This is what he does best. Therefore, he has the trophy back. So, I can't say that I'm too surprised with the outcome, but yeah, Toru Yano has the trophy back. All right, next up we had Jeff Cobb versus Kazuchika Okada. And this rivalry has been pretty intense for the most part. And this was a good match. This was actually a better match than their previous one. A much better match. And Jeff Cobb, which I called it. I totally called it. Jeff Cobb hit an avalanche tour of the islands en route to victory, pinning Kazuchika Okada. I was actually really happy for Jeff Cobb. I was pulling for him to win this. I felt like this was a victory that he very much needed. And sure enough, he delivered. So I'm very pleased with this outcome. And it was a great match. I mean, still Okada was being Okada. But this was a great match. This was actually a really great match. Better than their previous meet. So I was digging it. I was definitely digging it and happy that Jeff Cobb got this big victory because he needed this victory. And the main event of night one was for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, where Hiroshi Tanahashi, the champion, defends against a returning Kota Ibushi, which, you know, Kota Ibushi still looks great, as usual. And, of course, these two, I mean, you could pretty much say these two are legends. Went back and forth, and it was excellent. It was really excellent. But Hiroshi Tanahashi, even after taking so much of the offense from Kota Ibushi, was able to hit a high fly flow on Kota Ibushi to retain the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. So this is good. This is really, really good. And I'm hoping we'll probably get to see more Hiroshi Tanahashi back in the U.S. You know, I think he's going to be busy for quite a bit. I think he's going to be busy. But this is good. So, pretty good night one. Pretty good night one. I was definitely digging it, especially that Jeff Cobb Okada match. Okay, and then Sunday was night two. So going into night two, once again, pre-show match is a Stardom showcase match. So this time you had the Goddess of Stardom tag team champions Shruti and Julia sporting new wrestling gear. So they also sported some new gear, just like Lady C, going up against Queen's Quest, Saya Kamatani, and Momo Watanabe. Uh, Now, of course, this wasn't too long of a match. Not as long as I would have hoped for, but then again, it was the pre-show match, so I can't be too hard on it. But Shuri was able to submit Saya Kamatani, and Shuri and Julia pick up the victory. New ring gear and all. It would have been nice if they put the titles on the line. I think that would have been pretty nice. But pre-show match, I get it. But still, I love Shuri. Shuri's my girl, so you know. Okay, we had a tag team match to start off the main card. We had Chaos's Kazuchika Okada and the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii going up against the Great O'Karn and Jeff Cobb. This was a decent match. I mean, I can't say it was super excellent or super bad, but still pretty decent. I did not expect the Great O'Karn and Jeff Cobb to win this match. You know, especially after Jeff Cobb won the previous night. But hey, you know, I'll take it. Not only that, Great O'Karn hit the Dominator on Tomohiro Ishii. Like, I would have thought Jeff Cobb would have gotten the victory for his team, but no, Great O'Karn got it. So hey, that's good. That's really good. But it was only a little bit longer than the pre-show match, but not too much longer. We had the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match, where the champs of Bullet Club's Taiji Ishimori and El Phantasmo defended against the Super Junior Tag League winners of El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Now, like I said, these two teams have fought each other so many times. This is nothing really new. The loaded boot did come into play, which that's been kind of the thing lately, but between, or at least with El Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori. But not only that, I thought it was pretty funny seeing El Phantasmo hit a Peche Loco, stealing Desperado's move. But sure enough, El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru were able to regain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles, getting the victory. So, yeah. Outcome, I can't say really surprises me. I mean, these two teams have fought so many times. I mean, they've taken these titles off of each other before, so I mean, the match itself was pretty good. It was pretty entertaining, but not anything special than compared to what they've done before. But new junior tag champs, Desperado and Kanemaru. Next up, we had a triple threat for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. So, triple threat match. We had Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi, Dangerous Tekkers, the current champs, defending against Tetsuya Naito, Cold Skull Sonata, and Chaos's Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto. Now, it was only recently that the Dangerous Tekkers got these tag titles back, and they look to be on a tear once again. This triple threat was very entertaining, very hard hitting. Definitely one of my picks for best match of this particular night. And it was good to see a lot of offense from each team. And of course, it ended up being Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi was able to seal the victory. Where while I believe it was while Sonata was in a submission, was locked into a submission, it was either him or Naito. Taichi hit Black Mephisto on Yoshihashi, and of course Yoshihashi took the pin. But yeah, Black Mephisto, Dangerous Tekkers retained the tag titles. And it looked like there was an exchange kind of going on between Naito and Hiroki Goto outside the ring after this match. But yeah, Dangerous Tekkers, with the beautiful Miho Abe, by the way, retained the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. Okay, next up, you had the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, as the champ, Robbie Eagles, makes his first defense against the not too long ago returning Hiromu Takahashi. This was good. This was definitely a good match. Definitely went the distance. I was really shocked. I was hoping that Robbie Eagles would win, but at the same time, it wouldn't have surprised me if Hiromu Takahashi got the title back. But sure enough, Robbie Eagles actually makes Hiromu submit to the Ron Miller special. It took 2 tries, but yeah, he actually made him tap out. I was shocked. I was really shocked. And this is a big victory. And this first title defense for Robbie Eagles, this is big. This is really big. So, great match. Robbie Eagles retains via submission. After the match, out comes El Desperado, congratulating Robbie Eagles. But he also specifies he wants a rematch for that IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. And not only that, he is also willing to put up the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles, which Robbie Eagles specified, that he would have Tiger Mask as his partner, of course, who was his partner at the Super Junior Tag League. So it makes sense. So that's something to look forward to. And El Desperado made a good point, since the G1 Climax is mainly focused on the heavyweights and not the junior division. This gives them an opportunity to participate in having these titles on the line, these junior titles on the line. So that's something that we can look forward to. And then the main event, which was nothing really special. The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, Shingo makes his second defense against Bullet Club's Evil. Now, of course, Evil had his House of Torture subdivision with him. So, of course, that's Dick Togo, that's Yujiro Takahashi, that's Show, the new Show. And, of course, this had a whole lot of shenanigans, had a whole lot of cheating. I mean, Dick Togo brought the Garrig. And you had everybody there on Bullet Club, this House of Torture, interfere. But, sure enough, LIJ eventually comes out to kind of even the odds. I mean, you had Bushi come out. You had Sonata and Naito come out to really help even the odds. And even though Shingo took a chair to the head from Show, LIJ was able to even the odds to the point where Shingo was able to capitalize, hit the last of the dragons, and pin Evil 1, 2, 3 to successfully retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And then, of course, afterwards, Hiromu Takahashi came out as well, and they all of LIJ, celebrate together. Shingo close out the show. Overall, pretty good event. Pretty good event. Now, of course, coming up is the start of the G1 Climax, which I believe is in a week or two or a week and a half. Let's go over the entrance for the G1 Climax 31. Okay, let's look at the A block. We have Kota Ibushi, which is his 7th entry, 5th consecutive. And remember, he's won back-to-back G1 Climaxes, 2019 and 2020. Shingo Takagi, 3rd entry. This is his 3rd consecutive G1 Climax. Tetsuya Naito, this is his 12th entry, which he's been in 12 consecutive G1 Climax tournaments, and he's won in 2013 and 2017. Zack Sabre Jr., this is his 5th entry, 5th consecutively. The Great O'Karn is making his debut in this G1 Climax. He's never competed in a G1 Climax before, so this is his first. Toru Yano, this is his 16th and 15th consecutive G1 Climax. Tomohiro Ishii, this is his 9th. He's been in 9 straight. Kenta, this is his 3rd. This is his 3rd consecutive. Tanga Loa, this is his first time. So Tanga Loa of Gorillas of Destiny. And Yujiro Takahashi, this is his 8th entry and his 2nd one consecutively. So this is the A block. This is the A block. All right, for the B block, Hiroshi Tanahashi, this is his 20th G1 Climax in a row. And he has won the tournament in 2007, 2015, and 2018. Kazuchika Okada, this is his 10th consecutive G1 Climax. And remember, he won this tournament in 2012 and 2014. Hiroki Goto, this is his 14th consecutive G1 Climax, and he did win the tournament in 2008. Yoshihashi, this is his 5th entry. This is only his 2nd consecutive one, so 2 back-to-back. Sanada, this is his 6th consecutive G1 Climax in a row. Taichi, this is his 3rd in a row. Jeff Cobb, this is his 3rd in a row. Evil, this is his 6th in a row. Tama Tonga, this is his 4th entry, but this is his first G1 Climax in 3 years, so it's been a while for him. And then Chase Owens making his G1 Climax debut. This is his first time. So we only got 2 first-timers here, and 3 first-timers. We got Tangaloa and Great O'Karn in the A block. Those are first-timers. And then in the B block, we got Chase Owens, who's a first-timer. So, honestly, I wish there could have been a little more variety. You know, bring in maybe some outsiders. I think would be nice if they brought in some outsiders. You know, especially considering they usually do that with the Best of Super Juniors tournament. But I still feel like this is going to be a great G1 Climax. And who knows? May see a big, unexpected surprise win the G1 Climax this year. But let's see. It starts September 18th. And the finals, let me take a look. The finals will be on the 21st of October. So September 18th is when it begins. October 21st is the finals. So should be good. Should be really good. But anyway, that's it for this episode of Pro Wrestling Talk. Let me know what y'all thought. Did you enjoy both nights of Wrestle Grand Slam and the MetLife Dome? Let me know what you think of the matches, what you thought of the outcomes. Let me know how you feel about the upcoming G1 Climax 31. What do you think of the participants? Who would you like to see win this year's G1 Climax? Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video, and thank you so much for watching. This is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram of Blitzball Champ Gaming signing off. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Laters.